Hello, my name is Michelle Ray, and welcome to my organizational development tab on my website. I am so delighted you have found your way here. One of the things I have found as I work with clients is that sometimes they will confess they do not bring their best self to work, right? So how do we get there? How do we bring our gifts and our strengths and our talents and our passions to work, our very best self? How do we work and contribute in alignment with our divine nature expressing into the world? How do we create organizations that totally pull that out of us, that support that? How do you run an organization or be a leader that brings out the very best in your team? Those kinds of environments create the most profitable products and services of anywhere around. So we want to recognize that also we are in a huge shift on the planet when it comes to business. Rules that were true in business 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago are obsolete already. Technology has brought our markets to global connectedness. We have brand new entrepreneurs that can start up a business with practically nothing and compete with us and maybe even put us out of business if we don't stay current. So we really want to be creating these new paradigms, these new ways of being in the world as leaders and as organizations, and bridging from old top-down power over structures to fostering collaboration, interconnectedness, and transparency, which are all telltale signs of this new era. So who is experiencing these and needing these kinds of coaching services? From what I can tell, every single sector of our organizations throughout the planet is being impacted. There is education that's being radically changed, government, finance, and the environment and environmental and ecological policies. There is religion itself and spirituality itself that is finding an entire new way to be in structure on the planet. Businesses from profit to nonprofit can benefit from a coach that can lead them into new ways of thinking and being and paradigms in the world. There's this new study of epigenetics around that says that the environment of the cell, our cells for instance, actually assist in the genomes themselves deciding on what to turn off and what to turn on. And it's very specific to time and and the different places on the genomes. That same theory holds true in our organizations. The culture, the actual environment of our organizations turns on our best self, turns on the nurturing, creativity, innovation, or it's toxic and it dumbs things down and keeps things tight and inhibits that kind of growth and development. So what kinds of skills do we work on? There are skills that are required to be able to operate at a functional and optimal level in business and as leaders. Some of them include communication, conflict resolution, strategic planning, accountability, problem solving, stress reduction, team building, emotional intelligence, and change management, to name a few. What we do when we work with you in your organization is we can build a platform that incorporates the types of skill building that is most necessary or through our assessments can prove to be the most beneficial to your company. A number of years ago, I worked for a national organization, a national company that provided healthcare in the community. And I had started off here in the Twin Cities working and managing one of their branches, and it grew to managing 4 of their branches here, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Kansas City. I had leaders in each organization, each of the different sites. And when I came in, we did an assessment. Where is our skill level with our current leaders? Where is the skill level with the staff? What does the system look like? What's working? What's not working? And from there, we were able then to offer training and coaching and mentoring to be able to bring the systems as well as the individuals up to this optimal level of functioning. But the really great part of having a transformational coach involved in organizational development is the next step is where the magic begins. Because once your staff is skilled, once the systems in place are functional and working and optimal, they're really embodied, right? They're really integrated personally and organizationally. What we can explore then is creativity, igniting passion, finding innovation, right? And be able to really find cohesion and balance and wholeness in our organizations. Together then we co-create who we're becoming as leaders and as the organization, and really taking it from good to great. So I offer a number of options in organizational development. There's the executive coaching that you can come for one-on-one. There's also an option for a one-time workshop or seminar or in-service for the day. And then there's this longer process I described earlier of needs assessment and creating a customized plan of training for your staff that involves application of that skill in your workplace, on your teams. And then we do an assessment following that, or an evaluation, to see how what we're implementing is working and continually improve the process. So what you'll find really in utilizing my services is an increase in profitability, increase in innovation, productivity, and really satisfaction throughout your organization. So what you'll find on this page of the website on the left are some resources, some books, there's some articles I've written. There's also some examples of services that I offer and example contracts and pricing. So take a look around, take what you can, use what you can, and I really look forward to talking with you soon. Thank you very much.